What's up guys, it's your boy Jordan back with another video, and in this video I want to break down for you guys how I built a brand new Shopify store from $0, no sales, to actually over $1,000 in a single day in just a 72-hour period. Actually a little less than 72 hours. So if you know the right strategies and the principles behind the marketing logic that is required to get these type of results, this stuff is easily replicatable, and that's what I want to break down in this video. If you like the quality of my content, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. Also, I have a free Facebook mastermind group with almost 5,000 members that you can join to network and gain some more insight about how to build a profitable online business. But anyways guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I know there's going to be some people that come in here and hate and say, oh, you didn't do that, that didn't actually happen, but I'll show you guys the dashboard of the store now so you can see the results, and then we'll jump in and dive into the strategy. And also, if you're interested in actually seeing the store, the layout, the products, the targeting, the video ad, everything that I used, you can click the link down below to watch my full case study on how I built this store, and you're going to see full transparency, everything. But for this video, I just want to briefly touch on the strategy. So let's get right into it. So firstly, I'm just going to refresh the page. So like you can see, I'm not like faking this. I have no need to fake anything. You're going to see April 25th, the day that I started the store. This is when I was building the store, creating it. I didn't test any products. April 26th, I tested the first product. And you can see here, no sales on the first day. The next day I tested another product, and that product did okay. I was able to get it to $100 a day. So this is about 24 hours in after testing the first product. And then here is day 2, would be 48 hours in. And you can see on day 2, I got to about $234 in sales. But on day 3, I tested another product and it found success, and I was able to hit $1,000 in sales on the 3rd day. So like I said, I built the store up around this day right here, test, and within 72-hour period, I was hitting $1,000 days. And after that, the store scaled down a little bit, but that's mainly because I cut some ad sets, and it's like a side project that I have. I'm not all the way focused on this, but yeah, so I was able to take this store to those type of numbers in that short frame of time, and let me show you guys exactly how I did that. So the first thing that you need to understand is you need to focus on testing products with an actual purpose. So I see a lot of these people testing necklaces and bracelets and all these type of things, and while these things do have a market and there is an audience for these products, they're way harder to sell in mass quantities because your customer is on Facebook not necessarily to buy a product. Your customer is on Facebook to look at memes. They're on Facebook to look at pictures of their babies, like their friend's child. Like, they're not on Facebook to buy. So you need to show them products that actually make their life better and solve a problem that they're having in their day-to-day life. So once you're able to accept this principle, you're going to be able to find a winning product so much quicker, because this is, I think, one of the biggest difference makers for a lot of people. So this is the first note that I want to say about how I was able to get these type of results, is that I'm focusing on actual products that people are interested in and can make their lives better, so that when they see the product, they really stop doing what they're doing and say, okay, I need this product right now. So the second principle that I want to share with you guys is that you need to get customers to believe that they need your product, and you do this by using marketing principles. So first and foremost, you need a product that actually has a purpose and solves a problem. But how can you show the customer how that product is going to make their life better? So the best way that I suggest doing this is by creating video advertisements. And I have videos on this. You can go back in my channel and see exactly how I'm creating video ads. But basically what I like to do is I like to tell the customer, I like to show them what problem that they're having in their life, and then I like to instantly present a solution to that problem with the product that I'm marketing to them. And I'm not the pioneer of this. This is a proven marketing strategy that has been working for years on end. If you look at all those as seen on TV infomercials, I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys some homework. Go watch like 5 to 10 of those infomercials, and you're going to see that they all follow this same format that I'm talking about here. Right out of the gate, you'll see in black and white some lady like fumbling with some stuff or like doing something weird, and then immediately the gates open up to heaven and the product comes in and shows the solution to that painful problem that the customer is having. And when you're making your video ads for Facebook, it's no different. You need to understand these principles because these are marketing principles that works. And the principle that I'm really talking about here is typically referred to as the pain point principle. And what do I mean by pain point? When you show a customer a problem that they're having in their life, a lot of times it'll hit them and they'll say, oh yeah, I do experience that. And then you show your product like the band-aid, like the solution to that problem, and they're going to want to actually buy your product and use it in their day-to-day life. But if you just say, hey, do you like cats? Here's this cat necklace. Your mom would love it. Tag a friend. Like, you can sell a couple of those, you can make a little bit of money, but that product is not going to scale to the masses. And that's why you're going to see a lot of these type of products being sold for free plus shipping offers. They're being sold for like $9.99. Like, me personally, I only like to focus on higher ticket products. So I actually want to include this point here, higher ticket items. I like to test stuff only above like $24.99, sometimes $19.99, but $24.99 and above. And I'd like to do this for two reasons. One, you can see in this case study example here, it allows you to get bigger numbers and higher profits much faster. If I'm selling a $9.99 cat necklace, let's say it costs $2 from AliExpress. That means that I only have a $7 window to actually acquire a customer with my ad spend. And I don't know if you guys are running your Facebook ads, but consistently managing an under $7 cost per purchase, especially in the scaling phase, is not typical, and it's way more difficult than if you're testing a product with a $15 to $30 profit margin. When you test the products with a higher margin, it's so much easier to scale because you have more wiggle room to play with in terms of your ad spend. So if you combine these three principles that I've just covered right here, you're going to be ahead of 90% of these people doing Shopify dropshipping because they simply don't understand these crucial marketing principles. So what's next? You need to be testing aggressively and you need to be killing quickly. So what do I mean by this? I see a lot of people, and I understand if you're on a low budget, do what you can, afford what you can afford, but I see a lot of people testing like one product a week. Or they'll test maybe a couple products a week, but they're only testing like 2 to 3 ad sets per product. You can't do this. If you're going to test a product, you need to test that product aggressively. So in the case of this store right here, I didn't test a ton of ad sets, and you can see in the case study, but what I do is I test them on a little bit of a higher budget. So I was actually testing the ad sets on these products at about $100 daily budget. Now, you're going to hear that and say, oh, I can't afford that, or maybe you can, but what I'm saying is that you don't need to do that. When I say test aggressively, I don't mean test with extremely high budgets. I just mean test a lot of variables or test with a more higher chance to actually get some results coming in. So the various ways you could do this, you can test with higher budgets like I do, or you can test a bunch of low budget ad sets. And this is what I typically teach to the people in my group, to the people on my videos. If you've seen my Facebook blueprint video, this is something that you should be very familiar with. And killing quickly. So I made a video on what metrics to focus on when it's time to kill your Facebook ads, but you need to have the insight as well to look at something and say, hey, this is not going to be a winner. I see a lot of people, they'll hold on to stats like, oh, it's got a good CTR or the CPC is super low, but you spent $30 and you haven't got a purchase yet. Like, you have to focus on the main factors. And to me, the main factor is my return on ad spend and how much money am I making. Because if you're not making any money, it's not going to work out. If it's not making dollars, it doesn't make any sense. You feel me? So that's kind of how I approach it when I'm testing these products. I don't fall in love with a product ever, even if it's making me $100,000 plus a month, because I know that eventually that product might not be around. It might die off. So you just need to be comfortable with killing products quickly if you're not seeing the results that you want. And the last point that I really want to cover here is that I built a high quality store with proper branding. So, I mean, I'm not going to say it took me like a day to make the logo. Like, I'm good at graphic design, so it took me like 20 minutes to whip up a logo. But the thing is, I actually took the time to do that. A lot of people don't even take the time to get a logo. If you're not good at graphic design, go to Fiverr. There's thousands. I don't even think that's like a oversight. Like there's thousands of people that create logos. So if you just go on Fiverr and say, hey, I'm building this new store and I need you guys to make me a logo, like you're gonna find a logo designer for cheap, 10, 20 bucks. That's gonna take your store to the next level. And then when it comes to the store setup itself, you want to build something that's nice, it's responsive, it flows well, it's easy on the customer's eyes. And if you're able to do this, you're going to be able to see results in a much faster time frame. But anyways, guys, if you're interested in seeing the exact store, the products, the targeting, the video ads, basically everything else that I didn't cover in this video, all you have to do is click the link down below. It'll take you to ecommaccelerators.net, which is my new website that I've just created. The case study is 100% free, and you're going to be able to see everything that you need to know how to build a profitable online store in a good short period of time. Not saying you're going to see these type of results overnight, but you're going to understand the logic and the principles that are required to get these type of results. Anyways, guys, I hope this video was valuable to you. If you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. And also leave in the comments what you think is your biggest struggle currently in building your e-commerce business. I'm happy to cover those topics and help you guys out individually with what you're struggling with. That's all I have for this video, guys. Like I said, please check out that case study if you want to take your business to the next level. These strategies are crushing it. These strategies are still working in 2018, and I'm excited to have you guys actually check that out. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.